Here we go.
3, 2,
Who's first Addymestic? Hopefully this is what they decide on. It's definitely not what they decide on.
Alright, I think we're gonna need to do lobby moderation here.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure who made the lobby, but I know that somebody got into it that's making quite a bit of noise.
Player 2 wins.
Alright, let's see what's up. Did they decide on King's Pass? I'm not quite sure how the banning went. Ivan asks, when's the bonus raffle? Oh, Ivan, you're always on top of that. It is before Grand Finals, and then the final raffle will be after Grand Finals. Just waiting to see what this issue's going on. I think they both agreed to a map. I'm not quite sure. I feel like we got a little bit too many people in the viewer lobby. But I think they're agreeing to go to King's Pass for this first game in the best of 5 and losers finals.
Starting it off with a friendly wave.
I'm not quite sure if VuSu is here. Having some interesting difficulties. Addymestic giving him a nice little wave. VuSu DC? No, there he is. Alright, cool. Both players are here. First 20 seconds of the match. Are we going to play or are we not going to play? Alright, I think we're going into it.
I think Addymestic is just flexing his taunt and dodge skills. That's all.
Okay. Losers Finals begins. This is a dispute. I guess they were talking to each other, but now they're fighting it off. Addymestic has the guitars. VuSu has the sword. Both players fighting it off in King's Pass.
Addymestic getting some very nice pressure out. And following up with a Gravy Ensig. Dire Straits for VuSu and the recovery kills off the top.
Absolutely flawless stock there from Addymestic. Denies all the weapons, holds on to the guitars. VuSu struggling to find a weapon, has the hammer, and finds a neutral signature to put Addymestic into the orange. Excellent sidelight and decider. Addymestic just getting hit by these hammer attacks right now, and that ends the stock. It almost felt like there was a hammer in that magnet, and Addymestic was being attracted to it.
There was a hammer in the magnet, you said?
Magnet and the hammer.
I gotta make you look bad.
I mean, I made
Going
myself
for those
look
ground
bad.
pounds.
We're back in the ground pound fiesta. VuSu not winning out on it, and Addymestic taking the lead pretty early on. VuSu tosses the mine into the air, and nearly gets knocked into it.
Addymestic so comfortable with those guitars. Will he be able to get inside of that hammer? And he does. Getting that recovery string he loves so much.
Carry him across the stage. VuSu has some patience with that spot dodge. Finds the stop.
Gets the scoop and the Gravy Ensig.
Wow. These stocks are incredibly fast. Just one player has the momentum to the other. Let's see if VuSu will be able to hold on to it, because if Addymestic continues these stocks as he is, VuSu's stock's not going to last very long. As the sword hits him with 2
He
siders.
picks up the bow, starts looking for dares.
Ooh. VuSu's
VuSu
reaching for the
unable to
D-Light.
find it enter.
Addymestic goes for that
Finds
signature.
the side sig and takes the match.
Player 2
Wow.
wins.
Those were just... I don't think we ever saw anybody get into the deep red. Very quick stocks from both players. Incredibly decisive signatures. Or I think we're making a new lobby because of some issues with certain viewers. I understand that you guys are enjoying messing around with other people in the event.
He's gone now.
Oh, is he? Yeah, it's because there's a completely new lobby. I have to rejoin it. One sec. I'll give you the number to that as well. But yeah, it would be helpful to us if, you know, if you're enjoying the event, you're enjoying this stream, not to try to make it unenjoyable for the participants by spamming the chat, letting them get through the chat bans, you know. Try to do your best to not be a dick about it, I guess. It's the nicest way to think.
I mean, there's really no other way to put it.
Yeah, I was trying to think about it.
Participating in this hot production, don't be a dick.
Yeah, like just whatever that was happening. I'm not quite sure.
Can you PM me the room code?
Oh, yes, I can. But thanks
you.
to all the wonderful people at Web for being able to get that covered and get the room sorted out and everything like that. That's not it. There you go. Game 1 going to Addymestic. We now have a slightly cleaner room lobby for our loser finalists. Well, for anybody that's wondering about that, that's my own little overlay number pad thing to stop people from seeing the numbers that I'm entering in, so that we can try to avoid problems like the ones that we just had. It's pretty nice. I can press a button. Look at that number code. Slick as... Anyways. We're going in. Game 2. Addymestic's Ember versus VuSu's Bodvar. Back to King's Pass.
3, 2,
This
1,
is best of 5.
brawl.
Opening up with those vicious guitars again. VuSu with his hammer. Lands the ground pound, gets punished by the recovery.
Yeah, VuSu finding the hammer in the center of the stage, however, gets to his own recovery and tosses a spike ball to Addymestic's face. Goes for a side air, but gets punished. Addymestic's doing a great job of just knocking VuSu around with his side airs. Oh, but a great spot dodge from VuSu to be able to punish him with that, him with the side air. Both players find themselves in center stage where they go for ground pounds. No, a neutral
VuSu
set.
brought to red, but Addy eating that NSIG.
Yeah, but there
Finds
it is.
the ground pound and takes the stock.
Center of the stage, VuSu finds himself below Addy, and he gets KO'd with a ground pound. Ooh, excellent on power by Addymestic. Goes for a gravy cancel neutral.
But will VuSu return with some downward attacks and take the stock? And he does.
Yeah, it doesn't even need downward attacks. Just needs to hit him with a sword. Ooh, Addymestic juggling him with neutralize. Racking up the damage, but VuSu finds some damage of his own. Goes for a sidelight. Ooh, carefully spaces out of the way.
Going for that down sig.
Yeah.
Doesn't catch it.
But he doesn't get really hardly punished for it either. Goes for a side signature. That doesn't hit. But here we go in the center of the stage, and Addymestic, as history tells
Risky
us, always
ground
wins
pound
out.
from VuSu. Goes for another D-sig. Unpunished, but
Addymestic
does
tosses in
get
the
some
air.
damage out. He finds the recovery and takes the stock.
He has no difficulty stringing those Qatar aerials into being able to convert them to a stock, effortlessly killing VuSu off the top with a recovery attack. Goes to the neutral light, but instead of going for the recovery, goes for the down air to continue it. Misses, and VuSu finds himself with the sword.
Finds a D-light side air combo and scoops him with the neutral. 1-1. Slightly in Addy's favor. Gets that bomb. Tipping the scales just a little bit more. Finds the guitars and the down sig.
Oh gosh. VuSu, however, now has the hammer, gets an excellent
Get
string,
those scoops.
and he
Get those
puts
scoops.
Addymestic into the deep yellow with Ember. It only takes a few more hammer hits like that to really put him into a dangerous position. There's the side air, another side air, that's the stock!
Player 1 wins.
Wow! That was like... He was like only yellow. Ember 3 defense.
And spooky hammers go together like bread and some sort of topping. Bread. I don't want to say butter, but I don't know. Nutella is kind of popular.
Well,
peanut butter, I don't know.
Game 2 of this best of 5 goes to VuSu. Addymestic decided to go to the Great Hall. Here we go, Game 3. Let's see if VuSu can continue to impress with those hammer side airs.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Hits him with the neutral
Addymestic
air.
finding the bow and finding the nair.
Yeah. VuSu tries to land with the down.
Has the sword in hand.
Time to get back on stage to the ground pound. There's another ground pound. Addymestic not punishing it, but I really don't feel like those ground
Drops the
pounds are
bow,
safe.
hits him with his hands.
Yeah.
Finally picks up those guitars, nearly kills him with that spike.
Yeah. If he got another recovery in a row, probably would have killed VuSu off the top, even if he was only in the orange. Goes to recovery again, doesn't clip him, but he finds the neutral layer. Tossing
Recovery
off the
taking
map.
pretty far off.
Yeah, VuSu disarmed right now, waiting as long as he
And he
can.
finds the side air for the stock.
Not able to get back to stage. All of his jumps gone. VuSu might have disconnected it. And
It
he's
was all
back.
a clever ruse.
Oh, possibly. I mean, he's jumping around, feeling himself out.
Addymestic waiting patiently.
At least he's being nice about it. Nobody wants to fight a bot in the losers finals. Absolutely not. Both players saying that everything's okay. VuSu goes back into the fray. D-Light side air to continue it. Goes to the gravy cancel neutral signature to try to punish Addymestic, but it doesn't work. Ooh.
Lands a weapon thrower to try and disrupt some of the pressure coming out from Addymestic, but just too wicked with those Katars punishing that NSIG.
Yeah, but an excellent spot touch to avoid getting KO'd from the recovery. VuSu holding up the swords. Addymestic is
Continually
carrying him
hitting him
across.
with those neutral airs.
Yeah. Oh shoot, VuSu's got the bomb, but Addymestic dodges through it. And doesn't end up going for the trade. I feel like that would have greatly favored Addymestic though. Goes to the gravy cancel neutral signature, doesn't connect.
Nice to
Addymestic
catch with the recovery as well.
goes for a stomp, but it gets punished. And
And
Addymestic.
he punishes with the recovery for the kill.
Yep.
3-1.
Taking advantage of VuSu being off stage to make quick.
And there's that down sig.
Oh, the first time we've seen that down stick, I think, in this set, and used properly. Catching Addymestic and sending him off the side of the map. However, stocks are 2-1. Excellent D-Light combo.
Gravy gets those swords.
Into a ground pound, racking up the damage. Addymestic finds himself into the orange. Can he find another string like that? If he can, I think he's got a chance of taking the match. There's another D-Light in the side air, but he doesn't get the down air.
Addymestic's so good at finding those recoveries.
Ooh, an excellent ground pound into gravy cancel neutral light to rack up the damage, and a down air to end the stock. VuSu just doing a great job of bringing back this game 1-1. He's only in the orange.
Those dares, they do rack up.
Oh,
Looks for the ground pound, psychs him out, and he takes the
Player
Z.
2 wins.
man, VuSu. God dang it. Game 2.
God dang.
Game 3 goes to Addymestic. I'm just so tired of seeing him do that. Feels bad, man, says Spare in the chat. Does definitely feels bad. Oh, luckily, the best of 5. VuSu's happy to hear that. We're going on to game. We're going on to game 4. See if he can redeem himself.
Taking it back to the hall.
We've got-
Definitely the redemption game for VuSu.
Yeah, we've got Z's and DC's coming from VuSu all tournament. That is for sure.
Also have very, very generous portions of gravy.
Incredibly generous.
Opening up with a neutral air and a recovery.
And VuSu probably has internet issues again. I'm not quite sure. He tosses the bomb. I think this is bot VuSu.
God. No, this is just part of his stratagem here.
Yeah, definitely.
No, he's just trying to bait out that nice unarmed recovery.
Well, during this time, we can answer a few questions in the chat. Floxy says, will there be a Sunday tournament? And yes, there will be a Sunday tournament. We are hosting Webb's Grand Tournament number 4. It's an EU-based tournament, but tomorrow is our NA tournament called Gravy Cancel Sunday, and we'll be having that as well.
You know it's a hot production.
Yeah, both will be a hot
One
production.
of the hottest productions.
I hear
possibly
that
seen.
certain people are having difficulty viewing the stream right now. It's a shame that with as many viewers as we don't have Twitch quality options. But something I might do is lower the bit rate just a little bit so that a few more people might be able to enjoy the stream. I apologize to anybody who is having difficulty watching. But I think VuSu is back.
And picking back up.
No, VuSu
VuSu
DC.
not landing any shots. Addymestic going in with the guitars. And he finds a side sig. He's got VuSu pretty far off the map. A side air could change the game up.
Absolutely. VuSu, in the red, however, goes for neutral sig, and Addymestic could have punished with more than that.
Neutral. VuSu goes for another neutral and ends up getting punished and losing his stock.
Yeah, but Ember in the orange, basically, he's deep red for Bodvar. He's got the hammer. All he needs is 2 side airs to really be able to confirm the stock. There's one. Is he going to get another?
And there's the grip. And he's gone.
The down sig to launch him off the side of the map and even it up as it just started. 2-2. VuSu, however, gets hit in the head with the spike ball. Both players spacing around each other right now. Addymestic with the bow. I feel like he wants to toss this aside and find guitars.
He's just waiting for that good old drop. And he finds it.
Gets the neutral sig.
Also finds the end sig.
Another neutral
Goes for
sig.
the reverse. Another one. Pazzy, you're loyal.
I should. He hits him with a neutral signature. And Addymestic sent flying into a side air. VuSu had no difficulty landing every single move that he had to throw out. Addymestic goes
definitely one of the better stocks coming out of VuSu.
Absolutely. Launches his hammer into Addymestic's face. Addymestic holds onto the bow right now.
Looking for a nair, looking for a GP, anything with enough force to close this stock out.
I honestly was surprised that ground pound didn't kill VuSu off the top with how deep in the red his stock is.
And he finds the recovery. Sitting at orange, can Addymestic pull through and take this win?
Addymestic holding the guitars. VuSu has Addymestic in the orange, but Addymestic has the ability to really carry this stock off. He just has to not get hit by a single move from the hammer. No pressure.
I believe.
There's a side air, dodges the side air and the spike ball, but he can't
the mine.
dodge the mine. And he gets launched off the side of the map. Game 4 goes to VuSu. We're going to Game 5 in this best of 5. Final match of Losers Finals. Let's find out what VuSu has the ban.
Yeah, I am also a pleb. I once fancied myself a patrician, but that was quickly shut down by online gaming communities, just like Gravy Cancel.
Oh, wow.
So, if you fancy yourself a patrician, come on in, compete, and realize just how much of a pleb you are.
Well, welcome to the stream, Narino. Thanks for sharing information about yourself. Game 5, Mammoth Fortress, Addymestic versus VuSu. Bodvar versus Ember.
Close the horn. Addy opening up with that power neutral.
Ooh.
But VuSu bringing the unarmed game.
Yeah, finds the hammer
Finds
as well.
that side air.
Tosses the hammer away and hits him with a side light.
But Addymestic with the side sig.
Ooh. And
I think that really tossed him off his game.
These neutral lights as well, just covering every option he
Finds
goes
the
for.
neutral sig.
Punishing the fact that the weapon spawned there and hitting him into the air and sending him into the red. Bombs being lobbed
Very
up the
nice
side of the
cover
stage
from
right now.
VuSu, but not enough to stop Addymestic. Finds the side air and takes the first stock in this best of 5.
Oh gosh.
Goes for that stop.
Addymestic finding himself in the red. There's the D-Light Sider to end it, and stocks are even up 2-2. Addymestic getting some unarmed combos in right now. VuSu.
Addymestic hitting him with that neutral light. And a few dares. Thumbs up.
I'm not quite sure what. Is there like a lag? Did he say a lag in the chat?
Both players are just trying to, prepare themselves. This is a clash of the titans.
This has been the most interesting match in regards to player agreement on not attacking each other, especially because we can't see.
Well, I mean, this is EU we're dealing with here.
That is true. That's true. This is not
and not Europeans in North America.
Okay. Both players
all
deciding to
jokes.
fight again. I guess they're agreeing the lag is over. VuSu's tossing aside his sword, finding the hammer.
It's a stomp, tries to follow up with a side air.
He can't do it. Has the hammer again, tossing it off of Addymestic and catching a downlight into side air.
Addy gets that down in the side, takes him out.
Yeah, in the orange, but honestly, if we've seen anything between this match, Addymestic's lead right now does not mean much. It does not take very few hits for VuSu to be able to take the stock and end it.
I don't know, when he finds those windows and he gets that pressure on,
Yeah,
those recoveries are something to be feared.
that is true. VuSu decided to take him off stage right now, and I feel like that was a misinput from Addymestic. VuSu taking a bow, but honestly, Addymestic just, see. There's the bomb trade, however. VuSu's definitely not looking for that, but maybe
Picks
he
up
is.
the crocky, gets punished with the nair.
There's a
Addy
neutral
with the
air.
bomb.
Oh no, VuSu has a
Goes for
huge
that
chance of
N-sig.
taking this.
Got the bow, he gets the nair.
Oh jeez. VuSu finds the hammer, going for the stomp. Every hit from the hammer at this point
Finds
is
the nair.
devastating for Ember's
Goes for the
defense.
GP.
Ooh, Addymestic going for the down air. Sends VuSu into the red, tosses the bow up, but doesn't land the
Horn for
Valkyrie.
coverage, horn for coverage. And the side air for the best of 5.
Player 2.
Side air to end it, and Addymestic takes it 3-2 and moves on to Grands.